Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Stellaris Synthetic Dawn with me, Commissar Roach, and I am joined once again by Benjamin Magnus, my good friend.
99% done with my goddamn mega-ish structure. And now it's done. Well, no, it's not done. Now it's done. Alright. Oh, we got a little... We have now begun the massive undertaking of construction. We have now begun? I just finished it. Thanks, pop-up. Foundation is in play. Wait, that's just a foundation?
That's just a foundation, Ben. Yeah, it has like 4 steps to it.
Oh shit! I see. That's where I had it wrong. I thought the initial 10,000 was the 75 production, and then it was every 30,000 above that it went to like 150, then 225. I didn't realize the foundation gave you nothing.
Yeah, yeah, it doesn't.
Whoops. Well, that's sad.
So that's why it looks like that, Ben. You have to do multiple steps.
That's just because it's literally just like a big slab of like
it's a big slab of metal with power.
Yeah,
that's meant.
It's like an erector set in space with there's nothing on. There's nothing there. Minerals 5%. That's useful, but now, ooh, that means the first step is 30,000, and I'm at 5. So building offline. Wait, we could do it. We could do it.
Can you?
It depends on when people decide to start punching. It's gotta depend on that partially. Yeah, this is a really sad little piece of shit in space, though. Damn.
Yeah, because it's not meant to do anything right now.
Yeah, no, it doesn't do shit. It doesn't do shit.
It doesn't do anything right now.
All it does is take up 5 energy credits.
Yep.
That's all it does.
That's why Mega Inch. I didn't. Did you really think that was the one thing you had to do?
Well, the way I read the tooltip is I thought it was the first construction was the first level, and then the second, and then it was second and third. I didn't realize it was foundation 1, 2, 3. I thought it was just 1, 2, 3.
No, there's 4 steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there we go. That's a little bit more science for me. The purging is really helping with the science. You laugh, but it is.
I'm just
sure. My bots have, I think, plus, let's see, plus 10% to all science output.
Mm-hmm.
So like right now, a normal pop, a cyborg pop on a science installation would get me like 117 in terms of research. But a normal, one of my mechanical guys would get me 228. So just by rearranging pops, I get 3 extra science from every single one of my thingies. Yeah, all I have in here is for society is repeat techs, which are relatively useless for me. And
yeah, that's the big problem with being a machine, is that there's not a lot of
society techs for you. And the other thing is that's popping up is terraforming tech, which is also useless for me.
Well, I've thought about. Well, actually, no. Once you start getting high in the terraforming tech, or no, wait, it isn't that. It's there's a tradition. There's an ascension perk you can get. That's I think it's called the Synthetic Age or something like. Yeah, Synthetic Age. No, it's not that. It's Machine Worlds. You can terraform worlds into machine worlds, which have their resource output increased by plus 15%.
Ooh.
That's for all machine pops living on a machine world.
Well, that would be under this doodle. So let's look through here. World Shaper, no. Master Builders, no. No. Masters of Nature, no. Circle of Life.
It's called Machine World.
Machine World, there it is right there. Yeah, it requires climate transformation tech, which I think is the one I'm getting right now.
Yep, so you need to, you actually do need the terraforming techs.
Cool, okay, so it does lead to something, that's good. So that would mean Machine Worlds would be a good next doodle, Ascension doodle.
Yeah, I think, how many Ascension perks do you need for all the wonders, or for all this, the Mega Engineering? So I think it's...
3.
You need the... Is it 3?
I think it's either 2 or 3, because I got one that gave me
It's
the 3 I have available
Master
to.
Builders.
There's a separate one for Ring Worlds.
Yeah, there's Master Builders, which give you...
Circle of Life.
So, okay, okay, never mind. Master Builders just increases your Megastructure build speed. You could you could just get by with 2, Galactic Wonders and Circle of Life. So those 2 are the only ones required.
So let's take a look at these other guys. So is it the same for each one? Oh wow, the Dyson spheres are 50,000 per level, and there's 5 levels.
Yep. But as you go more, you get more and more energy.
It's 0 for the first one, 250, 500, 750, 1,000. Whew, these are expensive sons of bitches. The sensor array doesn't actually tell you what it does. I think it just says expanded sensor range, but it doesn't actually give you a number of what it does.
Yeah, well, it's because it's just a circle around where it's at. So if you're in the extreme north, the final one will it's made so that it'll do the entire galaxy, but everything past that depends kind of where you place it. Where you're at, though, you actually have a very good one. If you put it in one of your galactic core systems, planets, you'll have a very good sensor range.
Yeah. I got some good techs coming right now, though. I got shield hit points plus 5%, minerals plus 5%, and climate transformation, which is the last one I need before I can grab that extension perk for the machine planets thing. So that's not bad. I'm averaging about 150 for each research now. So that's getting up a little. Actually, one of my habitats is almost full. I'm building the last pop right now. Takes a long time from starting construction of a habitat to getting it filled with robot pops. It takes a long time.
Yeah. Actually, because of all the hits I've been taking because of the contingency, my population has gone down a lot. I've had a couple of worlds almost wiped off the face of the earth, face of the galaxy.
Yeah. So think of it this way: cheaper research. It's a good thing.
It's a good thing. The fact is, the majority of people that are listening to this probably don't even know who we're referencing.
No, they probably don't.
They probably don't.
It's Martha Stewart.
She's still in prison?
No, she didn't do that long. It was insider trading for, like a couple $100,000 or something like that. It wasn't like the British South Seas Company. Where if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you should read up on that, because that's some crazy bullshit. I think at one point the British South Sea Company had stock issued in excess of the entire GDP of all of England, or something along those lines. It was crazy.
Sounds crazy.
Oh, do you know the story?
No, I do not.
It was the 1700s, and England had lots and lots and lots and lots of debt because, they were basically fighting everybody in the world at that time. And the guy, the Chancellor of the Exchequer, or whatever the British version of the Secretary of the Treasury decided was that a good scheme to make money personally, but not really exactly help the country. It was just a personal scheme for individuals to make money, was to start a company and then sell government debt to that company in exchange for stocks, which could then be resold to the public at an inflated rate.
Construction complete.
Mm-hmm.
Communications.
So it was basically just like trying just like what is it? Simplest way to kind of boil this down would be like paying off a credit card with another credit card that's like 0% APR for 12 months, and then just keep doing that until you run out of credit cards to the companies that'll issue cards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's climate transformation. Gaia creation. Not that that really matters. But, I mean, it's got energy storage attached to it.
Yeah. That's the only reason I got
it. At the height of its, before the bubble burst and the entire British economy collapsed because of them, the South Seas companies was worth something along the lines of $85 trillion, like if it was translated into today's money, and didn't produce anything. It was set up as a trade company, but they didn't actually trade anything. All they did was, move money around.
Huh.
It's very interesting. All right, neutronium armor, level 5 armor, that'll help. All right, mineral production up a little. So I'm 1/3. I got almost 10,000 minerals. So I'm about 1/3 of the way to the next level of doing the thing to get the stuff.
Indeed.
Yes, indeed. I'm unfortunately at my fleet cap with 22,000 fleet power.
Executing evasion protocols.
So, I mean, me and you together make what, 110?
Something like that.
That's a few. It's a few.
It's about a few.
Somewhere around a few. About to get shield hit points plus 5%. I'm really looking for some good physics tech because I really need some like dangerous power plants or something. So this will produce a little bit more power, but it might rip a hole in the fabric of space and time. Let's do it.
Construction.
So I have my entire empire's 3 planets, 2 habitats. That's what I got.
Uh-huh.
That's me. I was actually thinking about blowing 5,000 more minerals on another habitat, because those really crank out the science as well. You know what the difference between the 2 types of point defense weapons are? There's like there's point defense and then there's flak, and they're both PD weapons. I don't know what the difference is.
I think point defense itself goes after missiles a lot better than it goes after fighters. Flak does both.
Okay, so flak's better.
Yeah, which is why it'll always default to flak. Once you get it.
That's. I mean, I was just looking at it, and I had an option to go to level 2 PD weapons, and I'm like, I already got level 2 flak, so pass.
System survey complete.
Hard pass. All right, well, the grand fleet of Magnus stands at the ready.
How much do you have?
22.
22.
22.
Can you get up to me?
There's a bunch of people who don't like me in the way.
Right.
But I mean, I'm equivalent in fleet power and tech with them, so if I went to war with them, I could probably just give them the old what for.
I mean, that I would be alright with that. I wouldn't really be able to join you. You'd have to be alone on that.
I'd have to be alone. I understand. And what I'm looking at is what I would need to do to actually open up a line to you. There's only one planet I want, and that's the one that would give me access to the rings. But if I released some other guys, they would like me. And then maybe I can move through their territory to get to you. That's a thing.
Because I've got 3 contingency fleets in my territory right now.
And yeah, if Combat in this game is definitely like exponential. You get a little bit better than your enemy, it turns from an even slog to a slaughter.
Yeah. Actually, hold on a second. Let me do a... yeah, that works.
Okay. I forgot that was a thing.
That might help a bit.
System survey complete.
Does it actually tell you anywhere where it would be having an effect? I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't know either. But it couldn't hurt, right?
Yeah, exactly. If anything, it'd probably end up helping you more because I probably have more technologies unlocked than you, so chances are that I would be helping you out more. That's not a bad thing. It's a good thing.
It's just that it's a word of the day, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Phrase of the day.
See, at this point, my fortresses are actually becoming a problem for them for a small portion of time. So I'm going to start putting them on some of my planets.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're almost 9K, but they have a field that decreases energy weapon or decreases rate of fire for weapons.
Yeah, by 15%. That's a good one.
Yeah, so I put that on there, and it's I can kill like 2 or 3K of their fleet when they go by it. So if I load down some of my systems with these things, they should be a lot harder to deal with. Yeah, I'm at 7.4K per fortress.
Yeah, mine are 8.2.
I haven't upgraded them in a while, though. I might be able to.
Yeah, while you were saying that, it made me think. You know what I haven't done? Upgraded my fortresses. I mean, I didn't have too many upgrades for them. It was like better shields, but still.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I just checked, and these guys went from fleet power equivalent to fleet power superior in the last few minutes. So maybe if I could get a couple of good techs out of this. Do you remember what kind of weapons they fought with? Did they use missiles?
Yes, they used a lot of missiles, because your comment section exploded whenever you were fighting them and saying, like, why don't you have any PD? They're just using missiles.
I was panicking, guys.
You
Panicking.
idiot!
But I do have a lot of PDs on the fleet now, because but the majority of my fleet are the battleships, and they have point defense weapons on them.
System survey
Because they're carriers. What could I? Is there anything I can do to further increase my fleet power? Let's see. Edicts. I already got the Grand Fleet on.
Can we go to normal for a second? I'm gonna do an upgrade of my fleet, and I just don't want to waste time.
I could always just say fuck it and go over my doodle a little bit. It's really not. Let's bring in some destroyers and just go over our fleet cap. Destroyers have good doodles, right? Ship design. Destroyer. Yeah, they got flak artillery. Flak on artillery.
Yeah, I've got focused and arc emitter as my primary spinal mount on my battleship.
Ooh, meh.
That's what they're using.
Go ahead and save. Well, that's the same design I'm already using, so I don't need to replace that. Still rubs me the wrong way that they got my goddamn capital still. My former capital. I don't need it anymore. We're robots. We're not attached to things like that. Robot. I am about to unlock Tech 5 armor, which is be nice.
What am I at? I am at Tech 4 armor.
Yeah, that's what I got. 3 more months.
Large
and I get
Durasteel armor is my current thing.
3 more months and I get neutronium.
That's because I haven't researched neutronium yet. I'm doing it now though. I'm
Dimodium.
I'm getting the neutronium extraction tech.
My diamondylium tech will definitely outdo them.
Yes.
I don't go through a day without quoting Futurama, FY.
Well, that's not really a big problem.
Have you ever seen the box set that my wife bought me for Futurama?
Ship augmentations completed.
No.
Put up a picture once or twice in you know, it was like on my desk, and a picture when it was in the background of some pictures I put up on Discord before. But it's a life-size Bender head, and the back of it opens up, and it's got all the Futurama DVDs in it. Pretty
Nice.
cool. It is really cool.
Nice.
Hey, cat, what are you doing here? You got fed. Why do you want? You don't normally want attention. Why are you over here? What's wrong?
What do you want?
What'd you break?
Construction complete.
All right, there's my neutronium armor. All right. Well, strike craft damage. We can do that for the third time. Now we go to ship designer. Corvette. You don't even have armor. That's sad thought. Save. Cruiser, armor. Oh, that's a shield. That's a 0-point reactor. Okay, save. Oh, the cruiser has PD weapons too. Good. Battleship. Ooh, some of my battleships don't have PD weapons. But they'll be covered by the other ones. Smash cut to my battleships blowing up.
Yep. Yeah, really.
And neutronium. Save. Boom. There. Fleet. Upgrade. Rip all of the armor off of all of the ships and replace it with new armor plates. It'll take like 3 weeks. I see no problem with this. We can do this. We can survive. All right, that got my fleet's up to 23.3K. How are you feeling about me? Not superior. Feeling superior is how you feel. They're at least not technologically superior.
Well, that's good.
Is there anything else coming along that's going to help me? 33 months for strike craft. The thing is though that they're using missiles, and that's pretty easy to defeat.
If they're still using missiles.
Well, they were in the very beginning of the game, and they were during the second one. So I'm assuming they still are.
You know what they say about assumptions, Ben?
They're always correct. Is that not it?
Well, no. No.
No, I know. I'm just joking. My high school, like, technology teacher used to always use that phrase. Makes an ass out of you and me. Mr. Kydell. So I got myself up to about 15,000 minerals, then dropped back down to 10 because of upgrades, then went back up to about 14,000, then dropped back down to 10 because of upgrades. You don't have 20,000 minerals to spare, do you?
No. No, I barely have 5.
To spare? I'll take them.
No, I barely have 5 in total. I'm still trying to build up all my ships and everything.
Ooh, what if I built a... What? No. Are you the broken ship? Yeah. Okay, maybe I should just destroy you. This one construction ship is broken. I should just get rid of him.
Probably. Probably a good idea.
I know what I could do? I might be able to build a frontier outpost here and steal a strategic resource that'll help me out a little bit. And I was like, no, you can't because you don't have 200 minerals. 10,000 in the bank, beg to differ. And I realized I was using the broken ship. That just is like, no, you can't build anything ever because reasons. I'm hoping that if I build a frontier outpost on this system that's just right on the edge, I'll be able to snatch a What is that? That's a Garanthium ore. 10% ship hull
Ship
points. That'd be
augmentations
a
completed.
little bit more survivability. There's always there's two ways this could go. I could engage them in combat and just rip them to shreds because my PD weapons shoot down all of their missiles. Or I get fucked 6 kinds of Wednesday
Ship
and go
augmentations completed.
screaming to Roach for help again.
Of which I can't provide.
Which he can't provide because he's balls deep in other machines. He's male connector deep in in another machine's power outlet.
And this has been Ben with the miracle of life.
Miracle of synthetic life. Alright, well, energy's not a problem. I got that. Oh, okay. Now part of me was like, maybe I should have taken that Ascension perk that gives me 200 fleet capacity.
Yeah, I took that.
But then I would have had to sacrifice something else though, which would have been like research speed, and then I'd have shittier tech.
I'm also currently using the Grand Fleet Edict
Yeah, me too.
to get everything I can out of this.
Mm-hmm. What's your fleet capacity, Max?
739.
Woo! That's high.
I'm currently at 610.
I'm at 142 of 130, so I
Construction
just went over mine by a little bit.
It looks like,
But
what
you
is
know what?
mine? I get 10 base, 46 from pop, 123 from my spaceports, then plus 200 from Galactic Force production, plus 10 for Doctrine Space Combat, another plus 10 for another Doctrine, another plus 10 from another Doctrine, another one from another Doctrine, another one from another Doctrine. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 50%. Because of all those doctrines, then plus 35% for Grand Fleet, then plus 10% for Master Shipwright. So,
Yep. I got all those same modifiers, but my base is a little lower than.
it's a little low.
So
Just a little low.
my base that's being modified is, let's see, 21, 51, 60, 67,
complete.
66.
Ben, if you go to the system Kazoo, so the Kazoo system right on the border I have with the Northern Contingency,
Yeah.
and look at it, like go into it.
Mm-hmm.
It's they keep hitting this, so I'm gonna make it a bitch for them to get in.
Oh, you're gonna just put fortresses everywhere?
Yeah, this is the last one I'm putting in right next to Kazoo Prime.
Did you see what my my current capital looks like in terms of fortresses?
I've seen it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, I've seen
it's
it.
this perfect diagram of interlocking circles, and they are equipped with it's one high or one large, one medium, and 2 small because they use a lot of missiles.
See, I'm using 2 large, 1 medium, and I think 1 hangar.
Mm-hmm. It would be nice if all of the fortresses in the system would launch their fighters when an enemy jumped in instead of just the one in range. That would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Gaia creation. Oh god, it's just more useless shit. Army damage, army health, leader recruitment cost, sector limit, edict duration.
I guess sector limit would be alright, and then you can just start getting... But I guess you don't really have a problem with that.
I have 3 of 9 in my home sector right now, so I got room to grow.
Yeah, the vast majority of my territories are in my sectors.
I guess what I could do is go to my planets and issue some edicts. Try to grab some more minerals.
Okay, 2 more battleships and a destroyer, then I go and attack one of these fleets.
Construction complete.
I don't know. They have a frontier outpost pretty close by here. I don't know if it'll do it. You know what? If I walk frontier outposts, I might be able to get to the ring system. If they have the if I steal enough territory. But we are out of time.
Yes, we are. This was...
Me.
Yes.
So thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I think we're going to be able to keep this going for a little bit while longer. I mean, I'm a little surprised we managed to get it. We're not dead now. But we'll see what happens after I declare war on the purifiers and if that rock, paper, scissors works out correctly or not. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye.